Hey, what's going on, guys? It's everyone's favorite anime and manga channel, lOsTAKUS. It's your boy Eric.
And I'm JT.
And today we are going to be reviewing the latest chapter of One Piece. Oda's been having banger after 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 banger chapter. And this one is no different. Chapter 1059.
The Captain Koby incident.
What happened to Koby? Oh my God.
We're going to see what happened to Koby.
All right.
Again, we're going with the cover pages because I thought this was pretty funny and pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Something I would like to see, bro.
Hey, dead ass.
So Caesar Clown helped the Germas escape using his gas. We thought it was poison gas, as we mentioned last time, but nope, it was hallucinogenic gas. So in other words, there's in the cover page, there's Oven and Katakuri throwing down. Who got that fight, bro? It has to be Katakuri,
bro.
Right? But
Oven sucks,
gonna
bro.
build his mochi, bro.
Bro, he's like Sanji. You're putting Sanji against Zoro. The number 3 versus the number 4 versus the number 2. Yeah, I said it. What? Huh? What you gonna do? Nada, no pasa nada, perros.
Anyways, now on to that. What's the whole thing with the incident with Koby? Captain Koby? We shall see. Yeah. But it starts off
with Marco
leaving. So we didn't really think about him.
Like he does.
He was flying like a bird. So last time we didn't even mention like what happened to Marco. We didn't really care. You know, Straw Hats were on their way, but we get an answer of what happened to Marco. He's all like, thanks for the ride, guys. And they're like, you don't want to join our crew, bro? You sure? And then we're like, who's that? And then we get a shot of a wide shot of the ship, and it's super small, but it didn't look like the Sunny. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's not Straw Hats. Turns out it's the red hair.
The Shanks' crew, bro. They're trying to recruit Marco, and Marco's
red
like,
hair pirates. Nah, I'm too old, bro.
Too old for this shit, bro.
It's like this was my plot device moment.
I'm gone.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm retiring after this. He didn't join them because he knows that they're gonna have a bunch of plot armor and plot device moments. So he's like, I already did my part, bro. This was my part. He took on King, Queen. He did a lot.
He did a lot, bro.
That's it. We don't need no more Marco. He did a lot. Shanks is all like, hey, are you trying to say I'm a handful? I ain't a handful, right, Beckman? Or Beck? And he's like, nah, I'm afraid he's right, bro. Yeah. I get why he's flying. If I could fly like him, I would fly away too.
I would leave, bro. And he's like, you're too much, bro.
And then we get a little panel that says, earlier in Wano, so we go a little bit back to time, and then we get a little speech, but it was like, what, Yamato, you sure you're not gonna join our crew, bro? And then Sanji simp ass, because he's all like, oh, no, don't tell me they so, Yamato-chan. I'm like,
and this is why you're number 4, Sanji. This is why you're number 4.
She explains exactly what I said last time of a reasoning why she would not go with them. Basically says like, yeah, you saw that forest guy, right? The floodgates are open, my guys. With him coming in, there's probably gonna be more guys like that coming in. So we need someone strong here to be able to fend them off. I know that if I'm worried about Wano and you're worried about Wano, we're not gonna enjoy our adventure, bro. I'll do this favor for you. I'll stay here, keep everything locked down. You go have fun, but I still want to join your crew.
Later on. So
Luffy's all like, thanks, bro. I think that's the best.
Congratulations. Your hockey has now advanced to 2 chapters in the future. Your hockey has now grown.
It just made sense. It does. Anybody could have figured that out, but you didn't.
And you didn't, and you didn't, and you sure as hell didn't.
Oh, we get a little side note from Zoro, who apparently has been seeing Momo or seeing his growth, been paying attention to Momo.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Yamato, though, Momo has a lot of pride, so you know. And it's like, oh, don't worry, I'll come up with a different excuse. Because it's telling like that, what you're telling us is basically that these guys are weak, so we need someone strong.
Just, you can't be careful with it, all right?
Yeah, so, but then that's when Marco is all like, bye-bye.
It's like, oh, Pineapple Head, where have you been, dog?
I found a ride home. So
found an Uber home.
And he flies off. Luffy tells him like, hey, I didn't get to thank you from the Summit War. Like, you basically saved my life when I was knocked out. And then that's when Marco says like, Ace would be proud, kid.
And then he goes,
But he's laughing. He's like, no, bye-bye.
bye.
He's like, don't remember, kids, you are the future. Then shit kicks up from here. Basically, we just cut straight to Amazon Lily. There's this like statue of the 9, the Kuja, because Kuja can transfer into 9. That thing is sliced.
It is done.
And then we get some notes of like, hey, like the city is almost destroyed. Everything is in chaos. And then we get a shot of Boa Hancock. All right. And it's like, if I stay here, the Marines are just going to keep on coming. So if it's going to end up being like that, then I just might as well go to Luffy and get married. I'm like, she had bandages on her head. And the last time we left off and saw her, Koby and some Marines were on their way. And the first thing I thought was like, Koby, what did you do, you piece of shit?
Nah, I knew Koby wasn't gonna do anything.
But
maybe.
We didn't know what happened, but she does have bandages on her head.
So she battled somebody.
Or
something.
And then we go to a flashback that it says a few weeks prior to the Wano incidents.
Weeks.
So we go a few weeks prior and we get Vice Admiral Yamakiji. He's getting orders. He's like, yeah, send the pacifistas. They're gonna go in the front lines. They're gonna deal with everything. He calls them the Seraphim, which is like
it's like a type of
an angel. Yeah,
it's an angel.
The hierarchy angel. This is the first time we're gonna see these pacifistas, and it looks like a child. And that girl, what's her name? The blonde Margaret. The girl that helped Luffy when the Kuja pirates. I think it was Margaret. I think that was her name. Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna hit a child. And then you just see a child with wings. Where you get a silhouette of that child and just throwing like laser beams from her freaking hands, bro.
So
pew, 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 pew.
Interesting thing about these, they do have wings, and there was fire coming out behind their backs, reminiscent of King.
And one of the members of the Kuja pirates that was with Margaret, she's all like, hey, that looks like, and then we cut back to the Marines, and they're all like, it's the Emperor, it's an Emperor's fleet. And then the waves, and they're like, it's a sea quake. You know who's coming. They're like, it's the Blackbeard pirates. And then, like, piece of shit.
If you're gonna do this laugh, do it right, bro.
Do it, bro. I don't give a damn, but damn, bro. I was like, you got Koby.
That escalated very quickly.
You got a lot of Marines. And you got Blackbeard, and then I was like, okay, now I see why she was injured. This is crazy, like
that's
out of nowhere.
That's
out of nowhere.
Lot of people for
who would have thought?
Even the pirate empress herself to handle.
Yep.
It's a lot of shit.
And then then Blackbeard's quote: "I'm not gonna let a special power like the pirate empress be taken by the Navy." That's all he said at that moment. I thought he was looking to recruit her.
Oh, definitely not.
That's what I thought. Like, is he looking to recruit her? Because again, we don't know how many devil fruit powers Blackbeard can hold. Then we get a cut of him and the dude that's with him and that chick that killed a bunch of human women. I forget her name.
That and like the drunk guy, the one that's always drinking. I forget his name.
So she comments that Boa Hancock, ooh, look how pretty she is. Can't wait to wring her neck, because she was famous for killing beautiful women, chopping their heads off and keeping them like trophies. It's pretty sick. Yeah. But Blackbeard tells the crazy chick, he's all like, yeah, no, not until after I've taken her powers. So then that's when I'm like, he wants the love fruit, bro.
Yeah, he wants the love fruit for something.
Or something. We cut back to Yamakiji, and then someone is reporting like, Vice Admiral, we need your orders to attack the Blackbeard pirates. He's like, wait until we get word from HQ. I'm like, you're gonna wait for an emperor that's already attacking you, bro? Okay. But then Blackbeard's all like, hey, you fleas, get away. Good
my way.
I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, we forget how OP that power is, bro. It's just gone. A whole fleet of Marines, nada, flies.
And then he screams out like, Boa Hancock, come out here. Then we go in to her palace, and then Koby's right there, and Koby's all like, please surrender. Like, we knew that pirates are gonna come after some former warlord, so that's why I want you to like surrender. We're like, we don't want to fight you. We surrender. If you surrender to us, we'll like just flee. Like, we'll be out of here in a jiffy.
Let's go.
And of course, backstory of Boa. She's like, nah, I'm not gonna be in no man's captivity.
Yep.
Nope. And her sister's all like, this hero kid, the Marines hero, he's a bit too conceited for himself. And then that's when Boa's all like, yeah, I'm just gonna handle this myself. We just see a panel of her taking a step forward.
Yep.
Back to Blackbeard. And then they're like, Captain, help us. Nothing's working on this thing. And then he was walking by like, what's going on?
He sees what's going on.
Bunch of men
done
on the floor. He's like, what the hell did this? And he sees a child. oh.
So he looks visibly shocked because he recognizes he's like black wings and
brown skin, and white hair. So when I first saw the silhouette, I thought it was like a Skypean because it had the wings, right? But we didn't get no description because we only saw the silhouette.
Yeah.
But now Blackbeard describes what he sees, and immediately I'm like, king?
Yeah, but even
Lunarians?
Yeah, even in the silhouette, you could see the fire on there. So I automatically assumed with Lunarians, but he knows exactly who they are.
And he mentions that they have a PX, so he's like pacifistas, and then it attacks him, and he uses hockey to block it. He's like, oh shit, bro.
So
it's like, damn, this is strong.
Confirmed he does have hockey, so he's been training up his hockey. How much?
And also, when he punched Luffy all those years ago, Luffy's like, how the hell did that hurt? So even back then, he had a hockey.
Yeah.
And he's trying to say hardest, and he's surprised, like, oh shit.
Like, I actually have to use this against this kid.
And then he goes, black hole.
Goodbye.
Sucking everything in. And then that's when that child, whatever, what happened to the little mountain, the little cathedral that they have right there? How did this island get sliced in half? This little pacifista cuts
one
that
slice,
island,
one slice on him and just
cut a chunk of the island. Boa's already on the battlefield too, and she's just using slave arrows, shooting everybody. And they're like, oh, you're here. And then Kobe's all like, stop. Like, everybody stop. Poor Kobe, bro.
He's just trying to calm down the situation. No. That's what he's trying to do.
This got really bad, really fast.
Poor Kobe, bro.
We don't even see what happens next, but Kobe tells the pacifista who was still attacking, so like, stop. I order you to stop. You're going to kill everybody, because Boa has basically used her slave arrow, and I think she used metal beam, because slave arrow is like a lot, but like a ton of them were in statues. So I feel like she used her metal beam outside of it. But yeah, Kobe was telling the pacifista to stop its rampage because it was destroying everything, and everybody's in statues. So we don't know what happens when they get shattered. Can they be put back to pieces? Who the frick knows? No. But Kobe was all like, stop.
Yamete kudasai.
And then we skip a little forward because the next page we get, the next panel is Blackbeard choking Boa, and of course using his devil fruit powers so she can't activate her powers.
Yep.
He's like, hey, you Boa Hancock, I've been wanting your powers for a while. And then Boa explains, so like, you gonna take my powers, kid? It's like, oh, well, know this first. If you take my powers and you gain my powers, you can't save the people that, or your friends that I've turned to stone.
She's like, even if I die, like, you're not saving any one of these.
And the next user cannot undo the people I've turned to stones. Is that true? How does she know this unless she's already learned the history of the love fruit, which Vegapunk has had like a record of the devil fruits, so she might have educated herself on her own power, or she might be lying, which is exactly what Blackbeard thought. And because Blackbeard's choking the life out of her, and Kobe's all like, oh crap. Kobe's right there, like oh shit. And Blackbeard's like, oh hey, what's up, hero? So I gotta thank you for the whole Rockport incident. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to take over the pirate island.
So in Kobe becoming the hero of the Marines, he inadvertently helped Blackbeard.
He's like, but hey kid, do you think she's telling the truth? You think if I let this wench go, she's gonna free all of our men? He's like, well, I would hope so. She's like, she's the only one that could undo it. Yeah, but what if I let her go and she's lying to us, and then she turns all of us to stone? It's like, damn, we're in an impasse right here.
Yep.
It's like, we're in a little stalemate. Yeah, I don't believe you. I guess the best thing I could do is just kill you. I'm just gonna have to kill you. Kobe's all like, please, don't throw away everybody's lives just for your whims. And then you get
like a G. Who shows up? Freaking Rayleigh shows up to help stop the war. Nah.
Not the war,
but the battle.
At the very least, this battle. He's like, I knew that now that the warlords are being hunted down, that this island was gonna be a target. Damn, bro.
Yeah, dude. What the hell is going on here?
This is really more chaotic than I was bargaining for. Blackbeard's like,
he's visibly shook. He is shook at the sight of Rayleigh.
Wide open, but he's like, but Kobe,
boom. He's like, the Silver's Rayleigh. Like, what is he doing here?
Oh yeah, Rayleigh just unsheathed his sword. He's like, yeah, this stops now. And he tells her like, Boa, undo your petrification on everybody. I'm gonna make sure this battle stops here and now.
Like a G. And then when he showed up, he's like, sorry, Boa, it took so long. I guarantee this MFer just swam. He freaking swam all the way to the island. He's done it before. So what a G, dude.
We don't even see what happens next. It just cuts to the ending scene, and they're just sitting down. Him and Shaki, who we get her full name is Shakujaku,
and she was the former pirate empress
2 generations ago. So we got the old lady that was with Boa. She's from 3 generations ago.
Then
2 generations ago with Shaki, and then who's last generation?
Somebody.
Who knows? And then we get Boa. But were you surprised?
I was super surprised.
I was like, that makes sense. She's hot.
You simp.
Like Rayleigh mentions, she's like, yeah, it's a good thing. Just on reputation alone,
I was able to end this because, and this is what shook me. He's like, if I actually fought Blackbeard, I don't think I'd be able to win. And I was like, bro, the freaking Silver's Rayleigh said he would not win against Blackbeard. Like,
and then the old ladies are like, whoa, princess, I'm glad that you got away from that. Rayleigh's all like, yeah, bro. I was like, Marines is one thing, but Blackbeard,
that's
like,
a whole nother thing, bro. That's a whole nother thing.
Shoo. Rayleigh carries on. He's like, word in the grapevine is that it seems that those children, the pacifistas, I think that's what the Navy is using to replace the 7 warlords. And Boa, one of her sisters, says like, yeah, throughout that whole battle, not a single scratch on either of those 2. So they're pretty powerful.
Yeah.
But then the biggest revelation comes with one of them saying like, yeah, one of them looked like Sis when she was little. And then we get a shot of one of them and it looks like Boa has a child, even has the earrings.
Yep, the earrings as well.
So at this moment, I'm like, cool. What? Oh, we forgot to mention their bounties. When she was young, her bounty was like around 80 million or something like. It was pretty low. Now it's
1.6 billion, somewhere around there.
Yep. So when
this is when Blackbeard's choking her,
when Blackbeard
choked them, it shows the bounties for Boa and the new and updated bounty. Well, they're both new updated bounties for both of them.
So Boa went from 80 million to 1.659 billion. Meanwhile, freaking Blackbeard went from whatever his former bounty was to 3.996 billion.
Yeah, so he was previously at around 2 billion.
One way or another, Vegapunk is cloning the 7 warlords into little child killing machines, little Chucky machines and shit. I went back and I saw the one that Blackbeard was fighting. That one was a copied version of Mihawk.
It was because his eyes.
Not only his eyes
and his sword ability.
His sword, he had a sword in his hand and it was a mini version of Mihawk's sword. Yeah, Vegapunk and the Marines have cloned the 7 warlords into little children killing machines.
Yeah, then this is gonna be absolutely wild what this implies, because if he replicated Doflamingo, that guy's gonna be an absolute monster.
And similar abilities, not devil fruit abilities, just like similar physical capabilities of them.
A little law.
Buggy?
Oh my god. Buggy the legend as a child, bro.
Buggy is gonna be the only character in this whole series to be able to convince his pacifista to work with him.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be legit.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, man. I see it. I see the vision.
And with the revelation of maybe all the warlords having little children clone killing machines of them, yeah, everybody's joining the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's it.
What it is.
I thought that maybe the Marines come first and then like everybody else comes second. But it seems that the Marines have built up quite the force for themselves.
Yeah, in a short amount of time, which is absolutely wild. Vegapunk is working like crazy hard. He is now full-on antagonist for me, because at first he was so mysterious as to like
maybe he's doing it for the path of science.
No,
not evil. He's just science, technology, just advancing that. Nothing, whatever it's used for, it's not his business. But now,
killing machines,
children killing machines.
Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. Saying it here first. When we meet Vegapunk, he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
He is now confirmed. Then we come to the end of the chapter, and we just get a random Marine ship. It's like, just stating that we are close to port, and regarding the kidnapping of Captain Koby by the Blackbeard pirates.
They have a little poster of him missing.
A little newspaper article with that reporting is like, yeah, Captain Koby, hero of the Marines, kidnapped by Blackbeard pirates. Dun dun.
So not only is Sabo missing, wherever the hell he is, now Kobe's been taken captive by Blackbeard.
So for those that thought that Oda was gonna pull an ace with Sabo, you were wrong.
He's gonna pull it with Koby. He's gonna pull it with Koby. No.
Sabo. Hey, we didn't even get a lead on with Sabo. Sabo, the last chapter ended with Sabo's all like, this is Sabo. And that's it.
Orewa Sabo this.
And what happened to Sabo, as far as we know, is that he's safe.
He's safe.
And then we get Koby. And at the end of this chapter,
he's not safe.
Bro.
He's not safe at all, man. Not safe.
So now
I wonder why he took him though. Like, I wonder why he took him.
He's all like, hey kid, thanks to you, I ruled Pirate Island. Come join my crew.
Imagine he's trying to convince him to join his crew. Oh my God.
I like you, kid. I like you. Come on, bro.
He willingly went with them.
Oh,
because we don't know. They think he's kidnapped. What if he's just?
What's that group that he's part of? Sword X?
Sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Kuzan's there.
Aokiji's
with
there. Blackbeard. He's all like, hey, you know Aokiji, bro? He's a cool guy, right?
You're a cool guy.
You're a cool guy. I like cool guys in my crew. And then Koby was all like, oh, we got another plan coming. Okay, I'll go with you.
Because I'm pretty sure Aokiji is part of the sword as well.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, Koby saw him. He's like,
when we found out that Aokiji was part of the Blackbeard pirates, I'm like, yeah, there has to be a reason for that. There's no freaking way. There's no reason for that. And now that we learned about sword, I guarantee Aokiji's the one leading it.
Yeah. There were a lot of cool details in this chapter as well. Like when Blackbeard is holding and choking Boa. If you see in the back, she has a giant poster of Luffy in the back.
The one that there was a cover page. There was a cover page, like I can't remember. It was far back where Boa was like
putting
having
up
a big poster of Luffy in the middle of her palace. Koby went in there. He's all like, hey, I know that guy.
He's like, that's when maybe he's like, we got something in common, girl. We simps.
That's why he called her Hancock-san whenever he was saying like, please, Hancock-san, just come with us and we'll surrender to us and we'll leave. That's it. No problems. No. Boa doesn't play that game.
When she was finally resting with Rayleigh and Shaki and like her sisters and grandma, and what's her name? Nyan or something like that.
I don't remember her name.
But this is one of the very few times that we see Boa like being like vulnerable. Like this is the first time she's like laying her head on like Rayleigh's lap as if like that were her dad or something. That's like another side of Boa that we haven't seen, that she only shows to people that she's like super comfortable with, and that gave me like a family vibe. I'm like, Rayleigh her dad? What?
The most vulnerable we've ever seen Boa.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, dude, that she's in a pickle.
When you face Blackbeard, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Like even Koby, the whole time. Koby, this entire chapter, absolutely useless.
Yep.
And he's a plot device.
And he's a plot device to further along the story. For I can see kind of like a connection they're trying to make with Luffy and him that is like similar to Garp and
Goldie Roger.
Garp and Roger. It's like the same.
It's all leading to a rivalry moment, a Goku, Vegeta, Sasuke, Naruto between Koby and Luffy.
No, I think Luffy's gonna be like in jail. He's gonna grab Koby. Take care of my kid, bro. He's done no wrong. Here, Nami's over here. Go see her. Oh, confirm, bro. Bite me, dog.
Just accept it. Here's one thing. Never in my wildest dreams. Like I've seen videos of people doing theories on what they think Blackbeard, how many devil fruits Blackbeard has, what possible devil fruits Whitebeard would want, like the Gomu Gomu no Mi
would want.
Yeah, no one ever mentioned Boa.
No one could have seen this.
I just wanted, like, Oda, you had the chance. You already surprised me with this. After learning this, I just wanted Blackbeard to be like, I want the love fruit.
Nobody said nobody. Find me. Said nobody. Find me whatever YouTuber or whoever theorist that said something like that.
That's why I don't watch him anymore.
Nobody could have called this. Why? Because you're not writing the freaking story, my guy. Let Oda do his thing.
What would bother you the most? What bothered you the most? Was it the fact that Buggy is the
goat? Is the goat?
Or is it that Blackbeard wants the love fruit?
Nobody could have seen this coming, like, at all. Like, what does he want with that fruit? What can it do? But even Boa told him, it is what it is because of me. I'm like, what a G,
my
dude.
beauty is what makes this fruit powerful.
What a G. That's legit, dude.
Oh, so the whole time she was being choked by Blackbeard, stoic. She's not afraid, no emotion. She's all like, do it, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. Go ahead, do it, bro.
Dale, bro, no pasa nada. But she's a terrible liar. She lies exactly like Luffy. Because when he was grabbing her and she's like, if I do this or whatever, y'all gotta leave or whatever. But she was like looking over to the side, and that's when he saw that and he's like, nah, Koby, I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
She said, I want both of you out of my island, then I'll release everybody. I think she was looking at Koby. So for me, I thought she was looking at Koby because Koby was at the side where she looks at. Because he asked her, like, please, like, release everybody, and he'll release. And then that's when she mentions that. And then Blackbeard's like, nah, I don't believe you. Like a true pirate that he is, like, no, we're shit. We're
speaking of true pirate, his fit, like a true freaking pirate. Like, but I think Blackbeard has more of the spirit of a pirate than anybody in the series. And look at his outfit,
lawless, bro. Lawless.
Like a true pirate should be. He is the epitome of a true pirate. Like,
what a pirate, if you want to talk about true pirate, is it Luffy because he has the most freedom of all of them and he enjoys his freedom? He just has fun and enjoys the adventures? Or is it Blackbeard with his lawlessness?
Yeah, he's absolutely just chaotic. So we don't know what Blackbeard's gonna want. With
I see why he would want the love fruit because remember when she fought the pacifistas, the ones that look like Kuma, like she didn't need. They were machines. They're not gonna fall in love with her. But her using her one of her powers was to, like, when she punches stuff, it petrifies.
Yeah.
She punches it again, they just shatter like nothing. If you can't use hockey for some reason, you can use petrification powers. She doesn't necessarily have to use hockey.
Yeah.
And plus, you can't touch her. So in a close hand-to-hand combat, Whitebeard's powers and Blackbeard's powers are kind of like long range.
Yeah.
So he might have won something close range.
And it's a paramecia type as well. So that might be the third paramecia type that he was looking for. Everybody's everything but that fruit. Everybody called everything but that fruit.
And if some people are like, I call bullshit.
No,
you don't get to do that.
Show us the receipts, huh? Show us. Misete.
Do you think that because she did the slave arrow and the metal, probably used the metal beam, but Koby came out fine.
He did, because he's a simp for Luffy. That's why he came out fine. He's like, Boa, nah, Luffy, ayy.
That was unexpected, just like Buggy. In fact, I think this was more unexpected than Buggy. For me, Buggy, that whole thing was just fun and exciting.
Yeah.
And this one, it just honestly confused me. I was like, why the love fruit, my guy?
You can't even begin to understand Oda's process on this. We just enjoy the story.
But that's why I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, okay, some of her abilities. When I look back at her abilities, some of them are very used for close combat. So I think that's what he's looking for right now. Some close combat abilities or some devil fruit.
Bro, is he all for one or what, bro? He's just going around. You know what? Cut that out of the video. I don't want that in the video because it's garbage. It's garbage. My Hero's garbage. We don't talk about that. I apologize. I apologize to even compare One Piece like that to the garbage My Hero is. So, no. Anyways, is Boa best girl? We're about to have another hour-long conversation about that right now.
If Sanji is number 4, Boa is number 3.
Anyways, guys, it's been a really fun video. We had a great conversation about this latest chapter, which threw us for a left. It was out of left field, out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere, because Oda does what he wants with his story, and nobody could have called this. Nobody, not even this guy with his power of future sight into like 2 chapters. He's up to 2 chapters right now. Only 2. Will it increase? Who knows? Stick around for the next lOsTAKUS, and until next time, guys, out.